All right. Hello all. Welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So today we are gonna be taking on the fifth stage and final stage. At least for now. I mean, they do add some stages to these later on the down the line, but that'll probably be some time. Uh, so I did complete stage four, and that was also against Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. That was the sort of free to play card art for from the 8th anniversary, I suppose I should say. So I imagine we'll be going against the new LR here. Now, stage four, I did think was kind of difficult, but I did actually, I used 5 attempts to beat it. I still found it easier than stages three and two. So we'll see what stage five has in store for us. I am curious to see if this is actually going to be a very difficult fight or not. I do think Trunks is the hardest fight so far of this event, but we'll see. And being consistent, I will be using GT bosses for the clear because I'll go through with all the other sort of teams for showcases down the line. So without further ado, let's jump in. There are missions for this. I did actually check. I believe it's 6 bond of parent and child. So we'll go for the mission clears later on. I'm just going for the win here. We'll see how this goes. Let's do this. Yeah, I mean that last one, it had a pretty interesting sort of supering every slot. It was sort of like a scripted fight, which could be debuffed. So it was honestly pretty easy. So I'm not really sure what to expect here. We'll see. I have already gotten the intros and everything in for. Oh yeah, okay, interesting. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the fuck was that? Oh, hey, what did that line say? No, 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 no. What the fuck did that line say? Disables evasion. Oh my god. Yo, do they have enough? Defense 200% up after Goten and Trunks are not present, and then 200% attack up each turn starting from the turn past from the 4th turn. Okay, so he's critting. That could be very scary. Is that okay? Up to 300%. So we want to take out Gohan first, then. I imagine is the play because he's building up more. I imagine that's the play. I could be wrong here. We'll see. Here, let's pop the domain, obviously. Now, I figured it'd just be like a 2-phase fight. So this is actually, unironically, very good that I am bringing the Omega setup here, because obviously he does AoE. So this should actually go very well. I mean, how well, I don't know. I don't know what these guys have in store for us. Okay, so what is this going to hit for? Now, this is mine that's 55%, so... And Gohan can build up 224,000. He can build up 600% attack. So if he gets that build-up going, he could be pretty deadly, I think. I think it's definitely the play to take him out then. Because the boss crits are always so scary for me, I tell you what. It's the one mechanic I really need to. I never know exactly. I've checked a couple of times. I always forget. It's like it ignores some level of defense. I believe is what it is, because our crits work differently than enemy crits. I don't know the exact way. Like I believe our crits have like type advantage and they ignore all defense, whereas the boss crits work differently. And because I mean they only added boss crits like last year or so I'm still not fully aware of what they all do. I need to check. I think it actually might differ from boss to boss, to be fair. Okay, so what is this gonna do? We do have 467,000. Okay, I mean we've taken quite a bit of damage. Whoa, hey, wait a minute. They have a fucking AoE? Yo! That's crazy. Okay, well... Shit. There's actually too many rainbow orbs right now. I need a lot less if I'm gonna be able to get. Dude, this is fucked. Okay, hold on. I guess I'll just do this. Wait, what is his 6? Isn't that the additional super? Yes, it is. Oh, this is fucked. Okay, I need to drop down more. Please, please, please. That's actually crazy. Too many rainbow key spheres, huh? Okay, I guess we'll go for this, and then that'll drop down the int key spheres. That way we can heal some. Yeah, I'll go that way. Okay, so what the fuck is the AoE gonna do? I mean, hopefully it's just a normal, I imagine. We should be fine, because this is the one that's Rainbow the Friend one. Yep. Oh, so we actually counter this. Yeah. Okay. This fight might actually be very tough. Goten and Trunks are taking a lot of damage, I will say. Is the play actually to target them, maybe? They seem a lot less spongy than this Gohan. But Gohan looks like he might be a lot more scary overall. Yeah, see, they're actually very squishy, comparatively. Okay, maybe starting... Because I don't know if I'm going to beat it this time around. I don't think so. I mean, I'm so low already. I guess we'll see. But starting from the next attempt, if I need another attempt, I'll go for Goten and Trunks, I guess. Although, I mean, he gets the defensive increase when I do, and he builds up the attack. It's just, I'm kind of scared of this Gohan. I do not want to see what his built-up attack stats are looking like on the crit. That does not sound like something I will be a fan of, right? We do have him half at least. I mean, if we kill him, I suppose we could blitz Goten and Trunks very easily. Additional super, that's actually huge. Yeah, this might be a pretty tough fight. Because they're gonna start, they haven't built up yet. They're starting from turn 3 is when Goten and Trunks start their build up. So it's gonna start to get pretty tough here, I imagine. That's fucked. That's actually very fucked. I mean, he's gonna have his damage reduction. Right? But he gets his stats when attacking. And they have type advantage. I can't put him in slot 2 either. Because we need the debuff for him to have that sort of... Well, I suppose... No, because he even needs... My Omega probably needs the stats, huh? This is actually a pretty rough situation to be in here. We're just gonna play it out, I guess. And we'll see what happens. Because hopefully... Who has more... Super easy Omega does, barely. Hopefully, he can live the AoEs, but I mean, that's 2 AoEs. I don't know if he's going to be able to. Now, we do actually have a defensive stack this turn, so double digits. Interesting. So, is this sort of like a budget version, excuse me, of the like Rosei Zamasu fight? That's the sort of feel I'm getting right now. Because we have AoEs, there's no locking. They have build-up. It does look like it's going to be a longer fight. At least targeting Gohan first. It does look like it's going to be a longer fight than sort of like the other fights. The other fights in this event have been pretty much like 3-turn fights, honestly. Or at least I've been clearing them in roughly like 3 turns. So this is probably going to be like a turn 5 fight, if I had to guess. Although I don't know. Super easy Omega. What is he? Ooh, what the fuck? That's post super? Nova took that. Oh my god. Okay, no, they gotta go then. I don't know what the play is against Gohan, but if they're doing that much, they gotta fucking go. There's no way. Oh, of course, this is my fucking... Man. Of course, this is the setup I have here, huh? Because now I have to float off Omega, the physical Omega. I mean, there's not, and then there's also, if I use his domain, right? It'll last 3 turns. So then on turn 4, I'd be without a domain. This is actually kind of fucked. I guess that'll be a future issue. I need to use the domain. We need the damage, so we're trying this. Now, super easy Omega, because we don't have the debuff. He's not going to have one of his supers. And he's not going to do as much damage in general. But I kind of have to play this out this way. And we'll go from here. I don't know. This, we might be dead here. Okay, so what is this going to do to him? I mean, he has a lot of damage reduction. 244. I mean, that's essentially what physical Omega took. My physical Omega, so I mean, that's pretty decent, honestly. Especially because, you know, it's only one of his buffs, one of the physical Omega buffs up. Okay, yeah, 23 mil. Yeah, I don't know. This fight might be pretty difficult. We definitely, I mean, it's not a good starting rotation for us by any means. But I'm gonna need to see what we got here, because they're not AoEing this turn either. So I guess they start their AoE from the second turn onwards. And if they're just building up all those stats, I mean, we definitely got to take care of them. I don't know. Gohan looks like he's going to be very scary. But I can't... I got to worry about everyone else, I think. Because if Nova's taken 1 point some odd mil... And to be fair, we can't debuff here. That definitely plays a huge role. But if we can't debuff, I mean, I do want to beat it with GT bosses. You know, this is sort of like the GT boss that showcase against this fight. So we'll just... This is fun. I gotta do this. I gotta do it this way. I cannot, even against 1 AoE normal, I'm not the most confident in Nova here. But especially if I put him behind 2, I mean, there's no way. Okay, now Sin should be fine here. He has 90% damage reduction. Right, he should be fine. 34,000, I mean, he's more or less fine. And then the super's actually here. That's really good. Because he even took damage from that. Okay. Well, we dodged. That's huge. And he dodged too. What the fuck? Oh, well, I mean, I guess I'll take it. What? How did I get lucky enough to dodge both of those? That's pretty crazy. Okay. Well, we're looking pretty good here then. Goten and Trunks are, yeah, they're a little under half at this point. 32.7. If Nova gives us a quad super turn, normal, of course. I spoke too soon. Good old Nova there. And then he didn't even hidden potential. Come on, man. Hopefully he should be... We actually dodged again. And we... What the... What? How did they both dodge both the AoEs? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'll certainly take it. That's just so wild to me. What? Okay. Well, we're looking pretty good here. Now, unfortunately, you know, my opening rotations really had to screw me over. We do have the old triple Omega set up again. Although, we actually have access to his revive now. So, we're actually in a much better situation here. I'm actually going to do this. And we'll see how it goes. I think he should work better maybe as a tank right now, because this is mine physical Omega's first rotation. Obviously none of them have any links. And that is also worth noting, by the way. AGL Omega took about the same damage, yeah, 242, that my physical Omega took when physical Omega had his links. Okay. But they holy shit, 3.1. Okay, now we really gotta hope that I don't know if it does. No, it did not. They have AoE still. I was gonna say we really gotta hope that it works in the way that it gets rid of the sort of boss abilities, but it did not. And now we're actually probably honestly just dead. I'm not gonna lie here. I think we might just be dead. Because both those AoEs are right there. I kinda got really screwed. Having all the Omegas just piled into the first rotation like that, like that's sort of out of my hands. Very, very unfortunate. Nova's probably just gonna die here to the AoE. Right? Now, if he lives this first one, right, we actually will be fine. Because, obviously, Omega... That's a lot of damage. Okay, we get the nullification. We're so low. I don't think he has a chance to live it. I was going to say, though, his sort of attack rate will hit both of them. 315. Sin is taking that, huh? That's crazy. Okay, yeah. He's definitely... Goten and Trunks, I suppose, rather, are pretty tough. No, come on, game, please. What is with my opening rotations today? I swear, I was getting screwed on the opening rotations in Stage 4 as well. And I think it was pretty easy. It's just, I literally, like, my first 4 attempts, the rotations were just, like, awful. And then finally, when I got a good rotation on the 5th attempt, is when I beat it. So I guess we'll try this like this, and we'll see how it goes. I'm a little concerned about our chances here. I'm not gonna lie. You can only get 5 orbs. This is just not a good look here. Aegil, Omega, and Nova on the same rotation. This feels a little... Okay, well, at least against Gohan, we'll be fine, because we do have all of our links now, so this should probably be double digits. 348. Well, I guess before we actually did have the physical Omega support, even though we didn't have links. That's what it was. Okay, I guess that's fair. It's still crazy, though, that we took more damage. And to be fair, I guess we did miss out on, like, one of the Rainbow P-Spheres. Right, but we took more damage while having our full link set. Well, at least all the defensive links. As opposed to having the physical Omega support. I mean, that just goes to show how powerful it is. Okay, so we might be fine here, honestly. I mean, we'll see how this goes, but as long as Nova isn't just, like, nuked at the end here, I think we should be chilling. Hey, come on, man, don't hit me with the... There we go. We want the supers. Not doing the most damage, obviously, because we don't have either the physical Omegas. But starting next turn, we should do a lot more. Oh, God. Come on, man. Don't... Yeah. I mean, Nova getting supered. Nothing I can really do about that. 2.2, though. I mean, without having any physical Omega support up, honestly, not the worst. I don't think so, at least. Okay, wait, finally. This is actually something I can work with. Okay, I think we might be able to get the win here, then. This should honestly be pretty easy. Because we will nuke Goten and Trunks this turn, especially with this being the friend one. Like, this should be a pretty done deal. I think next turn we'll probably kill Goten and Trunks. Because, I mean, they are pretty squishy, honestly. And when we have this rotation, I mean, the support the Shadow Dragon Legion is going to give them, while having, 6 out of 7 links, like, we are going to do a ton of damage. 100%. Now, I mean, I don't know... Like I said, I don't think we're going to kill this turn, but for next turn, we probably, honestly, will kill Goten and Trunks, depending on how this goes with the friend one, obviously. I am gonna need to see some good amount of hidden potential supers. I would appreciate that characters. Yeah, that's a 79.7. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Yeah, GT bosses. This team, I love it. I definitely need to try like a traditional villain setup though with like Omega. I still haven't gotten around to doing that. I want to give that its own sort of like dedicated character showcases thing, right? Trying out like Rose and such on his lead. Yeah, we did nearly a little under, or I suppose a little over half. They have a little over half their health bar left from just physical Omega. So once these guys attack as well, we don't kill here, but they will be very, very low. 59.7 gets super easy Omega. If he gets a quad super, well, I mean, if we crit as well, I swear I don't get the most. Yep, there's another no. Can I ever crit? He has 60% chance to crit, right? I'm not. Yeah. I never get crits with him. Of course we crit on the fucking normal though, huh? You fucking scumbag. That's so troll. Alright, that is so troll. And we took 244, but we're okay. Yeah, we should actually kill here then. I'm very confident in that. And then we just, let me grab... I guess we'll grab these, and hope we should at least get 6. Yeah, okay, I mean, we can still get 6, so that's fine for Sin. But we can't get his debuff here anyway. And then we get the 4 Rainbow Key Spheres for Omega, and we should be chilling here. Now, obviously, AGL Omega doesn't really do damage, but between my LR as well as Sin, right? I mean, Sin does have his 6 orbs, so he should do good on his supers. I think Goten and Trunks should be dead here. And then from that point on, I mean, I don't really know. Gohan, that build-up looks like it's going to be scary. Especially because he gets the extra stats, the extra defense stats, rather, once they're dead. But if we don't do it this way, I don't really know what way we should go about this. Because AoEs, obviously, are very deadly, especially to a team like this, where they get a lot of their buffs when attacking. We just can't really have that. 33.3. I'm gonna need to get good luck, I suppose. Well... this one might actually kill. Never mind. Okay, so Goten Trunks. Are they dead? No way. They just barely lived that, and then we have to waste a super. Fuck. Yeah, and then of course we don't get the additional. So now Gohan is going to start building up. Well, not his attack yet, but his defense is built up. But I think we should be in a much better position. Okay, we actually got an additional on him. Okay. There's a lot less attacks to worry about now, at least. And as long as physical Omega can hold Salt 1 down, I mean, we'll see. Because he starts building up his attack, starting from the 4th turn, up to 600%. And that's, like, a lot, obviously. I'm actually very scared to see what that build-up is going to do to him. But I think we had to play it this way. Because Goten and Trunks, they were just starting to... and we were barely doing any damage to Gohan. And they were starting to build up to the point where their AoE normals were just fucking destroying us. So I had to go about it this way. And whether or not we're able to get the win, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. What is this? That's an 81 mil crit. And it barely moved his health bar. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, this might actually be one of the harder fights in the game, honestly. Like, I mean, maybe using like a different setup would be a better way to go about it, but I don't know. At least for GT bosses, this might be one of their harder fights to do. Because not being able to debuff, obviously, it's pretty rough. Now, they've definitely made it, so, and I actually like this. Debuffs are like a really good tool to have now, but a lot of these fights, it's felt like you damn near need it, which is why they're letting you use it now. Okay, well, I don't like only getting 2 supers now, but that's not a big fan of that. I mean, he's fine, but still. We need all the damage possible. At least we have the domain again. As long as we kill by turn 6. Although this is actually kind of rough. Because this is the first turn he's starting his build-up. Which means, mine is taking the brunt. Because even if we get to turn 6, that means he should be fully, because he starts building up this turn. Then you build up next turn, and then the final build-up turn will be turn 6. Which means this physical Omega, mine, is taking the full brunt of his build-up. Which I'm not a fan of. I do not want to see that. Yeah, I do not like that. Not one bit. At least if he's always supering slot 1. It does seem like he's always supering slot 1. That should give us an idea of how to play around it. 577. That's turn 1 of build-up. Fuck. And AGL Omega is going on the other rotation, too. Like, if I had AGL Omega, maybe I could make something work, but I don't know. I think we might be dead here. Well, actually, there's technically a way. I'm not too confident it'll work. But technically speaking, 68, okay. Like Nova Shenron, right? Of course, no crit. Nova Shenron does have his active skill with the attack break. So if we get lucky enough to break the super, that could actually be how we win. He could actually clutch up for us. Okay, we did a lot of damage with Super Easy Omega, but we're obviously not at the finish line. Now this is really rough. Okay, well, I think what I have to do is pretty apparent. I don't know that he's gonna live this, but 90% damage reduction type advantage. I mean, I gotta go for it, right? I feel like I gotta go for it. I mean, he is also getting support from the Shadow Dragon Legion. So I think we should be looking pretty good here, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, what is this man gonna take this for? I mean, we have 90% damage reduction. Does he got this? No, 422? That's like right above where we were at, isn't it? Okay, that is proof there, though, that his first attack can be the super. So Nova can break it for us. Whether or not he will, I don't know. But, I mean, we just have to have faith that he does. Let's see. Oh, I forgot I'd already played this one, too. Alright, here goes nothing. Because I'm telling you right now, if I'm wrong, or not wrong, rather, but if he didn't attack break it, I think I'm just dead. I really do think so. I mean, I guess we'll see, because we have full HP. Of course. Of course. Okay, what do we take from this? I mean, this is mine 55%. I expect to die. Yeah. 2.2. That's just so unlucky. The attack break, it was his normal first. God damn it. Okay, well, I mean, we got very close. So I think this is definitely the play. Going for Goten and Trunks first. If we had just had a little bit more HP, AGL Omega would have been fine. And then we would have actually been able to kill there on that turn. So that's just we got unlucky. But I think if we give another attempt here, we got this in the bag. Now, this is actually good that mine's in the first rotation. Because obviously that does mean mine won't have to face the full brunt of Gohan now. Right? So as long as we can move quicker, and the friend one is the one taking the brunt of that, we should be looking very nicely. And then actually, I'll even because AGO Omega's in slot 7. If I float him turn 3, right, he'll come back on turn 6, which is when the full build-up will be out there. I don't know. I feel like maybe the play, honestly, is trying to kill before. Like, I don't... Because if he's supering in slot 1 every single time, and he disables evasion, right? I mean, it's kind of hard to deal with that. Even Omega. You know, I mean, he almost lived. That was with extra support from the Shadow Dragon Legion. But he did almost live. It's just I can't look past that. I mean, we might be able to get it. We might. They're already half. As long as Nova gives me a good turn. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're looking good. Because I think next turn we actually should kill Goten and Trunks. I mean, Shadow Dragon Legion, super easy Omega, and the friend one. Like that, I feel like there's no way we don't. So yeah, we're looking very good here. As long as we have all of our efforts focused on Gohan, we should be able to stomp. Actually, fuck, have they supered yet? No, of course they haven't. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. I realized that last second. God damn it. That's so unlucky. Yeah, Nova's kind of getting tossed up here. I think he's really insane for a free-to-play character. Yeah, it's not going so well for him right now. It is not at all. Oh no, come on, man. Don't. What are we doing here? This is some bullshit. I gotta keep mine on the rotation. Well, honestly, I suppose technically, well, who even fucking tanks on that turn? I don't know about all that. God damn it. At least, we'll see how this goes. At least with both of them here, I mean, we might actually be able to take Goten and Trunks out this turn. I mean, I don't know that we will, but I don't think the chance is like 0 or anything. Okay, especially if we get good luck with Sin Shenron, you know, getting his quad super turn. And with both the Omegas here, right, we have both of their sort of 4-turn attack support to the allies. So both of them should be doing a bit more damage, you know, just from what their turn 1 appearances were before at least. That's double digits. I mean, there's actually a real chance we kill here. I mean, we'll see. I think it's really possible. That's 57.1. Yeah, GT bosses. Even without being able to debuff, we're gonna do very, very well here. Now, if I don't know if we'll kill, and next turn, I'm very worried about next turn. But if we could just get through Goten and Trunks here, and we need Sin to do a quad super. If he quad supers, I think we got it in the bag. But he has to. What? Hey, oh, you fucking bitch. 2? Oh my god. 2 supers! No, come on, man. Oh, that's... Yeah, see, because we definitely could have killed them. We definitely could have killed them. They're going to be so low. They're going to be, like, barely alive. Well, I mean, that's a normal instead of a super. Yeah, no, this definitely could have worked out very well for us. We just got unlucky. Because isn't it a great chance to be a super? I believe it's a great chance of launching an additional super. High chance. Okay, that's fair, I guess. Yeah, we lost the 50-50, and I think losing the 50-50 loses the fight for us. I guess we'll see, though. I feel like there's nothing I can really do here. They kind of got to be slot 1, because they have all the damage reduction immediately. But, when does he get his defense? It's when attacking, yeah. There's just no way. I can't. This one's out of my hands. I just gotta hope they're not built up enough yet, I guess. And then hopefully, you know, we can still kill them this turn. Goten and Trunks. I mean, if we live at all, that is. What does this do to us? I mean, we have our full damage reduction, so 204,000. Although he has to eat that one too. No, we're done for. Yeah. That's just very unlucky from the starting rotation. We have 4 characters that could sit in slot 1 against that. And one of them was in slot 7. Well, I mean, Sin's obviously only his first turn, but one of them was slot 7, and the other 3 were turn 1. It's like, that's just very unlucky, you know? If we had a single one of those characters on the second rotation, we would have been fine. But we didn't get lucky enough. Damn, okay, well, I guess it's going to take several attempts here, and I'm actually pretty far away from reset. But I'll make sure to come back when I can. I mean, we got pretty close with the GT bosses. I think GT bosses will definitely, we can win with it. I got unlucky a couple of times there. So we'll be back though, either way. Alrighty, here we are back. Let's jump in the gauntlet here and see if we can't get the win. I don't know. I feel like the stage is actually pretty tough. I guess we'll see. Maybe I can get a better, you know, run going this time around. Certainly a pretty decent degree of getting unlucky, unfortunately, but I think like we have the general strategy. I really do think still, obviously, like Goten and Trunks, killing them is the idea. It's just we gotta do it faster, and I mean part of that is gonna depend on, like, for example, Super Easy A Omega actually giving me the fucking crits. That man never wants to crit for me, but if we can get his crits, right, if we can get, like, Nova Shenron to actually do supers, right, stuff like that, I think should be pretty easy to get this in the bag here. I really do. And once again, I feel like, although honestly, I mean, with this exact same setup, it did take me, you know, for both the times I did a sort of 40-minute team showcase, right? The GT bosses against that Rose Zamasu fight. And I won twice in and both times I beat on turn 4. So that is all, I think, actually pretty worth noting. The fact that I did win on turn 4 both those times. Am I gonna win on turn 4 here? Like, I don't know about that, you know. I don't think so, honestly. So maybe, although to be fair, there's no like healing, right? There's not the locking. I feel like what really makes this fight, you know, sort of stand out, although I mean it's just something for being a Supreme Magnificent battle, is that it actually has a temp limit. So it's kind of hard to like actually decide which is more difficult or not, because, you know, technically I can beat Rose and Zamasu faster because I can just spam attempts instead of having to wait entire days after I go through 6 attempts. And you gotta think, if you don't have the power level, it's even 5 attempts, right? So, or is it actually even lower? Is it 4 attempts? I forget how many extra attempts he did. Okay, well, he actually lived that. Okay, that's huge. Now, the big thing here, obviously, we have all of these Omegas. This is not the most ideal, I would say. However, it's not exactly horrible. That's 4 Rainbow Key Spheres still. And we do this. We don't have links is the issue. I think we could potentially kill Goten and Trunks here, given that this is the friend Omega. But it's going to require like actual performance, and if he gets the counter, it certainly helps. It is going to require a lot of performance from Super Easy A Omega, so we'll see what he does for us. Hopefully, because like he's really crazy, you know. I feel like he's probably one of my favorite Super Easy A's they've done. He's just like a really good option for his team. I mean, he's providing a lot of support, right? He has the insane amount of debuffs, and a little bit of bias. You know, I find that actually being able to debuff characters, I think that's pretty fun. I mean, obviously we can't really hear, but and he's also just he does so much damage, and he's also very, very tanky. Like, he just feels like such a supremely, like, perfectly designed super easy 8. Even though I think there are, like, better TURs than him right now, I think he's sort of perfect for what his team needs, and I do really like that. But I do need him to actually give me crits. We actually crit there. Okay, well, hold on, wait. And another crit. Yo, is me talking him up actually? Am I hyping him up? Am I hyping him up here? Triple crit? We did not get the quad super, but yeah, I'll take it. Getting 3 crits is actually pretty rare for me on that guy. Okay, huge. Well then, I suppose what I'll do here is this. I mean, I might as well just keep sending slot 1. And considering that we do have the other Omega support up, right? So he's gonna have 100% damage reduction, and this way we have, you know, Omega next to the Shadow Dragon Legion. That way we'll have legendary power. So we should actually be able to do a lot of damage to him. That's so crazy though that this guy, like, even if it's just like 1 turn, it's because they, you know, the fights that they've introduced, there's a lot of short content. So it's like, sure, it's only 1 turn, but like that 1 turn of being absolutely invincible, you know, no matter the situation, is very crazy. Well, I mean, I guess it varies whether or not you actually get the turn of invincibility, because you could technically, if you get on like turn 1, have 90% damage reduction, for example. But even then, I mean, in a lot of situations, you'll still be very good even with just that. So like they just, I don't know, GT bosses, it's really blowing me away that this is like an actual team. Like it's so, I'm still somewhat comprehending it. I don't know, it's just so wild to see GT bosses of all teams becoming an actual team. Now, a little bit of concern here, obviously, is Gohan. We got him a little over half. His build-up is starting next turn, and I'm not the most confident in how this is about to play out for us. I suppose we rotated the Shadow Dragon Legion. I think what I need to do is his... I always forget. The revive. What is it just HP? Yes. Okay, fuck. So that's gonna be a little hard to manage here. Unless I can manage to kill him next turn. Well, I mean, I suppose actually Nova, we could try playing around that. If Nova wants to give me his ability. You know, well, let me reward that maybe. If I get lucky with him, I suppose, rather, and his attack break actually gets the super, I think that's probably going to be the way to go. I was thinking about keeping AGL Omega on the rotation, but I don't know that I'm going to have the revive up. I think is the big thing. Well, fuck, 587. Well, shit. I may in fact... Okay, that may have been a blunder. That may have been a pretty big blunder. Well... I don't know what to do now. Because... mine's 55%. There's no way. Yeah, I think I'm kind of screwed here. Damn. That is the thing with this fight. Physical Omega starts to get to the point where he's just taking a lot of damage here. And I don't really know how to sort of counteract that, obviously. So I don't know. To be fair, like, even if I kept AGL Omega on the rotation, like, I think I'm dead either way next turn, so It's not the biggest deal that I floated him off. Because I don't know that it necessarily matters. I think we might just be dead either way. Maybe I can make something work here, though. I don't think so, but I guess we'll see. Maybe I can get lucky and... I mean, I have a little bit of dodge. He has the dodge cancel, never mind. He has the dodge cancel. Yeah. Yeah, no, fuck, I think I'm just dead here. I mean, it is what it is. I cannot get the HP regen. I'm not really sure on exactly the strategy I need to win this. I don't know. What is this gonna do to mine? 1.3. You know, I'm halfway starting to wonder if maybe I should switch to a different team, honestly. Because this is not going too well. The only thing I can think of is this, actually. And we'll see how it goes. But I think it might have a decent chance. What if I swap out AGL Omega for Baby? He does have the limited time buff right now. And because there's a hybrid Saiyan enemy, obviously, we'll have his extra stats. I mean, he should do a lot more damage, obviously, so maybe bringing him in will help. I think it's worth a shot at least. And I mean, if it goes poorly, it goes poorly. It's not the biggest deal. That, however, is a pretty damn big deal. Why are both the Omegas over there? Oh, that's so horrible. Well, we'll see how this goes. I do not have a lot of faith right now, I will say. And I can't even... Oh, I suppose actually 6 is good. I mean, we're probably dead, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I don't... If I can't manage to get the win in these 6 attempts, I'll probably switch up my team. But just to give it a little bit more of tries here, and we'll see if I can't make something work. Yeah, so I mean, Sin lives. It's just... I mean, I suppose the Omega's support obviously activates the second they like actually appear, right? So I suppose our sort of support will last up until like the end of turn 5 now. So maybe that'll help. I don't know. And we don't have like the domain. I feel like this is honestly just like a very screwed attempt. Because obviously Gohan and Goten and Trunks are gonna start building up, like rapidly, is the thing. So I think we might just be screwed. Because we're not even gonna have Links next turn. I'm halfway tempted to just like end the try. In all honesty. What is this gonna do to us? 210. I am definitely tempted to just end the attempt here. Because, like, look at this. I think I'm just dead next turn. I guess we'll have both their support up, but the Shadow Dragon Legion, I think this is just a dead run here. I don't see how I can really, like, change my sort of fate here. Like, even if I live next turn, they're just gonna be too built up. I think I'm honestly, I'm gonna abandon the quest. I don't typically do that, but I don't really see a way for us to beat this. We sort of have to blitz them. I think is the big part of this fight. See, okay, I mean, this isn't perfect either. However, at least I could play around. It's the fact that we didn't have any of the sort of Omegas up that I just think was kind of screwed there. Although, I'm not saying by any means this is perfect, because I think what I have to do is this. I don't feel the most confident in this, but I mean, at least it's the start of a fight. I'll play it out because I can't keep Omega over here forever, right? I definitely need to get him onto the other rotation. So if we take a if we take an L because of this, I mean, it is what it is. We would have lost anyway. Yeah, maybe after these attempts, after this day of attempts, I might switch. Maybe we'll switch from like G and GT bosses to like some other. Okay, well he actually. Damn. He lived the Gohan Super. Although that fucking Goten+Trunks normal just absolutely blew him away. Very unfortunately. Oh, come on, man. I mean, this isn't the worst thing, I guess, but come on, man. Really? At least we should do a lot of damage. There is that angle, I guess. I'll float off the friend one, that way mine has less time being against the big sort of supers, right? So let's do this. And I think because obviously Tech's hit next turn. We'll have his 100% damage range, so he should be fine. And then, I mean, we'll see what everyone else is looking like. I don't know. At least we do have, 6 out of 7 here. So we should do quite a bit of damage with this rotation like this, because both of their supports are active. And, the Shadow Dragon Legion support is active, so they should actually do quite a bit of damage here. Let's see. I mean, this is mine 55% hitting a 61.5. Okay. Now, I'm not saying by any means we'll kill this turn, but Goten and Trunks are going to be under half, I think, pretty significantly. I would like to see them try and super Omega. Well, that's not... that's unfortunate. Because if they supered Omega, right, and then we got the counter, the extra damage would have been nice. Don't super the Legion. I mean, I think the Legion would be fine, but yeah. I think they're fine here, but I don't double digits, yeah. I'd much rather the counter. I really, the counter, like that, the extra damage might be the way to go. See, now they're half, right? Goten and Trunks are definitely going to die next. Well, hold on, wait. The friend, oh my god, the friend one did not get an additional at all. Not even a normal? Come on, man. Well, so much for definitely going to die. I still think there's a decent chance, but certainly now we're in a bit more of a rough situation. At the very least, yeah, I mean, obviously Sin's fine. Sin and Baby should be able to do quite a bit of damage here. I mean, how much? I don't know. 23.6. Really? I guess he only has big web bosses and like, or is that just it actually in general? What else does he have with Baby? I didn't even think to check. Damn. And not having like the, no, because he has GT, so it's not having like Shadow Dragons. Baby probably doesn't have Fierce Battle. We should still kill them this turn though. I mean, depending on what like Nova wants to give me. I think we should still kill. I don't like the AoE. Yeah. That's how that cookie likes to crumble. I'll tell you what. Nova. Damn, I'm actually getting obliterated right now. I only got 4, or excuse me, we only have 2 attempts left. We went through 4. This is definitely one of the tougher fights. I think so. I think maybe the play is probably, I don't know. I mean, maybe would like GT Heroes be good here? It might be like GT Heroes. Or just like using like a bunch of the fusions, maybe? I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Goten and Trunks obviously will kill them. And for what it's worth, I mean, maybe we should see a pretty good turn out of him here. I do need to actually see, though, what a pretty good turn from him means. Because, like, if we can kill Gohan, or I suppose rather, if Baby can do a ton of damage to the point where killing Gohan actually looks like it's going to be a thing I can do, obviously having him here is good. Now I don't know what how he's gonna fare exactly against like all the supers or anything, right? But certainly he'll do a lot more damage than Omega, and maybe we might need that damage. Killing Goten and Trunks, obviously, like the AoE is just so much, but yeah, see, that's a 50 mil. That's a lot more damage, especially considering this is a guaranteed crit than Omega has for us, right? So I think maybe having him on the team might be a good way to help us win. I mean, we'll see, but I think there's at least something. He's at 42.8. If I get a quad crit super turn from super easy Omega, normal, okay, then that's an actual normal. We don't like that, buddy. Can you at least give me the hidden potential? So we crit that. No hidden potential. Omega, you, come on, man. Really? That's troll. Oh, you know what else is fucking troll? God. Dude. Nova. Well, we gotta hope there's two of them. Shit. I think I'm just dead. See, even if I get rid of one of them, I guess I gotta hope that having the Shadow Dragon Legion, like, maybe we could live? Maybe? I wouldn't go too far past maybe. Okay, getting the counter is good for us. Though, I don't know if they raise their attack or not on Super. If they do, obviously, all of a sudden, those AoEs are hitting a lot harder, right? So, if they do, I mean, that could be the death sentence here for Nova, unfortunately. Because he's just not going to be able to kill. I'll do a lot of damage, but yeah. Okay, what are we going to take here? That's the big thing we got to see. Dodge. 1.3. Yeah, I mean, that's roughly what we took last time. Damn. Yeah, I think I might have to switch up from GT bosses. Maybe I'll go for just like an actual villain setup. I need something where it's like I can blitz Goten and Trunks, but then I have enough like characters where I feel like slot 1 I'm safe, because as good as physical Omega is, I mean, Gohan is critting, and once he builds up, and he's just like so tanky, and it's like, I don't know. So yeah, we'll do this last attempt here with GT bosses, and then I think I'll try switching up my team. I suppose that is if we don't win. I mean, technically, it's not over till it's over, I guess, but I do struggle to see how we come back from this. But, I mean, maybe we could. It'd definitely be interesting. We'll see. Definitely gonna do that. Like, if I can get a really good turn from Sin. Sin could be the way to go. There's just so much. Let me try doing something like this. Maybe if I drop them closer. Perfect. 7 orbs. I mean, I know we can't get his debuff here, but he does get the stats from the orbs. So, we do want to get as much as possible, obviously. And we'll do that. Okay, so now, Sin should actually have a very, very crazy turn for us. I mean, with the Shadow Dragon Legion there, too, he's going to have a lot of support active here. Now, once again, I don't think Goten and Trunks are dying this turn by any means, but we could definitely get them under half. Alright, I had to cut away for a moment there, my apologies. I mean, let's see what Sin's got for us. I don't... Wait, I actually got a triple super on mine? Well, that's huge. Okay, thank you, Omega. 36.2. Please give me the quad super, buddy. Okay, 39. I need to see that quad super. Come on, quad super. Normal. Oh, come on. And then we're done. Yeah. God damn it. Sin, this could have been, like, because they're under half. If he did the 2 supers, damn it. That could have been really crazy. Because now Is Nova on the other turn, actually? Or is he slot 7? Because if he's slot 7, yeah. He's on the other turn. I guess it depends on where the AoE at. I don't know. Let's see. Where's the AoE? Both of them are immediate. Yeah, I can't do anything against that. Like, there's literally nothing I could do to that shit. Man. Fuck. Oh, well, it's been an honor knowing you, Nova Shenron, because your ass is about to be gone, buddy. Yeah, and we'll like double digit tank this just to die to AoE normals. Yep. And they're even supering first. We get the counter. Yeah, come on. Let's stretch it out as much as possible. Yeah, grind it in. That's the quote of his counter. Grind it in. Grind in the L. I know. Yep. Fucking Nova. I swear, Nova's always either like doing a shit ton of damage or just like getting folded by these AoEs. There's never like any in between with this card. It's just, I mean, that's unlucky. I think I need to switch up my team a little bit. I think trying like just a traditional sort of like all villains sort of instead of just TT bosses alone. On Omega's team, you know, getting like Rose on there and stuff like that might work out. In fact, like getting like Int Rose on there might be pretty nice. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna cut away again. We'll be back whenever I can, essentially, which will be in 11 hours. Jesus. All right, I'll be back. Alrighty then, we are back here yet again. Let's jump in. Like I said, I did want to try just like a bunch of villains instead of just specifically GT bosses. I think this might work better. I mean, we'll have to see. But essentially the idea here is, I think both of the Rosés, you know, the Carnival LR, as well as the Super Easy A, at least have a decent chance of being able to tank Gohan once he's built up. And then obviously we should still be doing a bunch of damage here. We should still be able to kill Goten and Trunks pretty fast, which obviously we do need to do. So we'll see how this goes. Let's jump in, and hopefully we can get the win here. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we still have 860k HP. And this is actually, rotation-wise, very, very nice. I would like Super Easy A Rose to get over here. But other than that, looking pretty good here. Okay, well, now, if we can get the win, I don't know. But I do think we have at least a decent chance. Now, this is actually... I kind of have too many orbs. We'll see how this one goes. I don't know, because Buhan and Sin, that's gonna be kind of rough to get everyone the orbs they need. This might actually work as a rotation, though, at least for now. Given that this is the friend one. So I'm gonna play it out. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that's the 7. And what can I get for Buhan? Only 6. The 6 is still decent, though, I guess. And we should do a lot of damage to Goten and Trunks, so I'm happy with this. Yeah, I don't know. This is actually... It doesn't feel like it should be, sort of. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe just because I wasn't You know, we'll see how much damage we take from Gohan now, I guess. But maybe it's just like the hardest fight for GT bosses of this event, because you can't debuff, and it's a bit of a longer fight. But I don't know. This feels sort of like the hardest one, but also I do need to jump into like stage 4. I think with like setups that aren't debuff based, right? Because I feel like that'll obviously be a big change in how that fight plays out if we don't have debuffs. So I need to jump into that. Just testing out a lot of characters in general, like maybe superclass setup here. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. It's just like Gohan does, have the dodge cancel. So it's like not even. Well, I suppose as long as we hide them for the first couple of turns. I mean, the Tag Blue Goku, he can actually get rid of the dodge cancel, at least for himself. So, I mean, that definitely could be a way of going about getting the win. I'm not sure if that's how I will get the win, but it could definitely be a way. Yeah, and then already, we did a shit ton of damage. That's huge. Okay, now, what I think I'll do here is this. If Rose is attacking first, obviously everyone's going to have all the buffs. Although, technically... So what are we just... We're just missing out on Dismal Future and Nightmare. What do these give again? 2 key, 5 crit. 15% attack, huh? I mean... No, I'm just gonna do this. I feel like this is... I mean, I trust Omega would be fine, but... I feel like this is sort of just safer in general. Yeah, mine's only 55%, but 584. So, I mean, the 600k start a turn. Mind you, he gets the 180% when receiving with the guard, as well as 60% damage reduction. Like, this is definitely, I think, a lot better. My Omega doesn't have a stack up, but he doesn't get up to that much defense. So, although, I mean, we don't have GT or Shadow Dragon here. Even still, I mean, he was getting up to, what, 700, 800k-ish before? Something like that, I think, with his stack. So we took some damage from them. Super easy of Rose to take a bit on his first. He double-digit tank, though. Okay. Yeah, Goten and Trunks are definitely dead. 100%. So now we just need to see how fast we can kill Gohan. And hopefully, whether or not Goku Black can actually tank. Super easy at Goku Black. I did also want to try out, like, AGL Cell here. I really haven't gotten to a chance to use his EZA that much, honestly. So I didn't have STR Cell. I do actually have him now off the sort of summon point system, so that's pretty cool. I definitely want to try that guy out, but I don't think this is the right fight to do it. So I, just start using him for the first time against some lower tier fights, and I'll build my way up. So I definitely got to try that guy out, but this is probably going about... Doing it this way is probably the best way to go about it, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're in a much better situation. I guess we'll see. We have killed Gohan by turn 2, although not too much damage. Now, the bad thing about AGL Cell here is we didn't get an opportunity to get any stats on the first form, right? So that's certainly going to play into this a decent amount. He's up to 413,000 to start a turn. Yeah, I mean, the stacks, I really would like the stacks. He just needs HP. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. I think probably best if I do that. And we'll see what drops down. Well, oh, no, huge. Okay, just barely. 7. Yeah, as long as we can get, the orbs for all of our characters, I think we should be chilling. Yeah, I mean, this is the friend one, so we're just double digits. Because this is only turn 3. Now, once we start to talk about, as we progress through the fight more and more, I definitely will start to get pretty concerned. But, I mean, that's also part of why we have, like, Super Easy Rose and Carnival Rose. Because I'm definitely going to have them take over, like, slot 1. And then, because Gohan always supers first, and, at least from what I've seen. I mean, I guess if he could super elsewhere, I literally just somehow haven't seen it. But he always supers first, slot 1. So as long as I just have really big defensive walls there, I should be fine. The big issue is overcoming Gohan's defense. Because once you kill Goten and Trunks, I mean, he takes a decent bit of damage prior from the AoE. But once you actually kill them, I mean, it's kind of tough. I halfway do wonder if, now that I don't have, that's a 32. Okay, Cell, I see you. That's his first attack. There's no stack there at all. Normal. Well, I don't... Okay, man. Well... just as I was trying to give you some props. Come on, buddy. You gotta do me like that, really? Alright, man. Alright, ooh. We actually... Yeah, I mean, that could be enough of a buff to help out the other Rose, so we're definitely gonna pop it. Here, let's do this. And then we'll just put him in slot 1, obviously. I imagine we should kill by turn 8. I guess we'll see. You know what? I should have used... Goddamn. I should have used the Omega Domain first, is what I should have done. Because now I just missed out on a decent bit of damage from that attack. I think we should still be fine, so I'm not gonna, like, reset or anything, but definitely that was a bit of a mistake on my end. 100%. Yeah, we're still getting 8 orbs for Gohan. Okay, what is... This is his first turn of build-up, right? It is turn 4, so what do we take? I do need to see this, obviously. 365? He takes 365. Oh, I might have blundered by not having the active domain boosted. It might literally genuinely come down to that extra bit of damage we would have gotten. Maybe I should have reset the turn, honestly. I don't know. It's just like him taking that much? It's kind of... It makes me worried. Now, to be fair, there's been a lot of times... 50 mil. There's been a lot of times where Gohan will have, like, normals first. And that is the thing with Super Easy Rose. He does sort of... a lot of his defensive value does come from he needs to get hit first. So, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Okay, what are you... He's at 440 at the start of turn. Those 2 attacks there. As long as it's a normal first... As long as it's a normal first. Because, I mean, he'll have 55% damage reduction plus the guard. He gets the extra stats. And it's under 70%. As long as we stay under 70%, he should get a lot tankier here. And then obviously we get the Omega buff, right? And then he jumps up 517. Okay, I mean, we'll see how this plays out. I think as long as it's a normal first, we should be fine. I guess we'll see here in just a moment, though. Rose, please. Thank us for me, buddy. Come on. What the fuck? 1,026,000. He took that much? Really? What is that Gohan hit for? I don't know. Okay, now I'm thinking like, I have an idea. I'm not sure if I can like make this idea work, but I am curious to see. There is attack all somewhere. All target super attack. There's not a lot of options for all target super attack, is there? I guess he might work. He'd get fucked by that AoE is the issue. I'd need him to be... He'd have to be turn 1. But maybe we could make him work. I mean, he's on the lead. Is he on the... I don't think he's on the actual default, though. No, he's not. It might be worth a shot. I don't know. Maybe I got a different idea, actually. I'll keep Super Easy Rose. Right? And what I do this time around instead...
Right, let's do this.
And this could actually be really insane for it. We'll see. This looks like it could be very, very good, though. What I'll do this time around instead is this first turn, I will only target Gohan. Everything against Gohan. And then, going from that point on, I'll target Goten and Trunks, I think is the idea here. Because the issue is that I just can't kill him fast enough. He just gets so tanky. I mean, once Goten and Trunks die, he gets that 200% defense, and it's so much. It literally, it's so much. So, I think if I focus him for turn 1, right, and mind you, it's not like we're not doing any damage to Goten and Trunks. I mean, we still have, the Omegas are still getting their AoEs. So we should still do quite a bit of damage to them. It's just one turn of targeting Gohan, and then we target Goten and Trunks. And then maybe that'll be what I need in order to like get the win. Just a little bit of extra damage in while he's not as tanky. I mean, we'll see how it plays out. I don't know. I'm not the most confident in this plan, but I feel like it's definitely worth checking. Yeah, see, we're doing significantly more damage here. Like, it's not even close. It doesn't look like a lot of damage because this guy is so fucking tanky, but we're definitely doing a lot more. And it'd help if, you know, Wuhan wanted to, oh, I don't know, give me a triple super. You know, that would have been nice. But we're still in a decent situation. We've definitely done a decent bit of damage to Gohan. It's just the issue with Goten and Trunks being alive is they start building up starting from the second turn, and they also get double AoE, right? But as long as we just have a little bit of damage to Gohan here, I think this might be enough. So now this turn, right, I'm just going to fully target them. In fact, we could... If I keep Super Easy a Rose there, he could get a lot of his build up this turn. So that's what I'm going to do. And then Sin, obviously, on this turn, does have the both Omega support, so he has 100% damage reduction. So he's definitely fine, no matter what happens to him. I don't think I mean, it was the super first, but we don't... Obviously, we're fine. Get some of the attack build-up. He's sitting 30.6 now. And he has a lot more build-up to go. So, well, not a lot. Isn't it like 2 more hits, actually? Something like that. But still, I mean, he'll definitely be able to do a decent bit more damage in general. I hope this was the play. I don't know. We're doing damage to Goten and Trunks, but I need to do more. I don't know if... Maybe... Okay, he's definitely fine. I don't need to worry about this at all. Maybe the play... Maybe this isn't the play, I don't know. I guess we'll see. What is Rose gonna do here? 46. I guess if Sin gets like a quad super turn, or if I succeed the Great Chance even, I did actually succeed the Great Chance. Okay. Now, I don't... Wait, isn't it ATL Cell in slot 7 again? I just realized. That's crazy. How'd that happen twice? Whatever, man. He's not doing as much as I thought. Maybe 36. Because he could build up to like a 50 some odd mil, but I mean, to be fair, we don't have like Shadow Dragons or G2 here, right? I was just thinking like the SA effect support as well as like super easy Rosés, but he's still quad supered. Does this actually kill? It might. No way. They have negative HP, bro. They actually have negative HP. Come on, man. That's troll as shit. Well, actually, this might be better for us. In a way. And the reason I say that is, since this is the Rainbow Key Screws are not the best. Since this is, like, they're still alive. Maybe this is a better way to phrase it. Since they're still alive, Gohan doesn't have that ability up yet. However, Omega is going to kill them. You know? So if Omega kills them, then suddenly Gohan's not going to have that extra defense for this entire turn. Well, that's not... I mean, we'll be fine, but... Never mind. God damn. Yo, their build-up is crazy. What? What the hell?
Alright, let's do this.
I thought we would have been fine. What the fuck? Of course, we get both the Omegas over here. This just feels like a wasted attempt. Because I need to kill them fast. Man, not having a single Omega, are you fucking kidding me? I guess we'll play it out. I don't know. I'm gonna target Goten and Trunks again. I guess. I don't even know what to do at this point. I really don't. Because if I don't kill them, they just build up to doing way too much damage. Like, they have to go. But how do I deal with Gohan after? That's what I don't know. It's the fact that he makes it so you can't dodge. It's like, that's kind of hard to deal with. You know? What the fuck? And we're not even, because I probably should have put him in slot 1, to be honest, to get some of the build up, but he's not doing any damage this turn. Hopefully Cell gives me a really nice turn. 24 mil. I am curious to see how much his stacks actually give him in value here. Well, if he fucking normals. Double normal. Thank you, Cell. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. This fucking lizard bastard, I swear. Whatever he is, cockroach. He better dodge it. Okay, I was gonna say. He has a lot of dodge, to be fair, but still. I guess I float mine off, like I... Well, how many turns does this last again? It's 4 turns. Yeah, we can float him off. And I guess we'll see what happens. I don't know. I do not feel so good about this one. We do not have the heart of the cards right now, I tell you what. I mean, at least everyone on this turn should be fine, but like, I don't know that I can kill Goten and Trunks fast enough at this point. I guess we'll see. I mean, maybe if we get a really good turn. You know, I mean, we do have all of our big links up. And this is, yeah, that's a 75.3, so if we get a really crazy turn, Yeah. But he's going to need to give me, like, the hidden potential. I don't know what the friend build even is, but I need a hidden potential here. Okay, we actually got it. That's huge. And then Sin needs to give me quad super. That's what Sin needs to do. Whether or not Sin's going to do it, that's another question entirely, but that's what I think we need. 37.5. Maybe not even a quad super. Right? I don't want to... At least a triple. At least a triple. You know, because then mine should be able to finish off what remains of the HP. Yep, okay, we got the triple. I would prefer the quad, but I don't... I guess we'll see. Can we get it? We actually got it! Okay, that's huge. So that does mean... well... Not the most, I guess. Damn. My Omega will finish Goten and Trunks and then he'll get the 12 key against Gohan. So I mean it'll be a little bit of damage, but not like an insane amount. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I need to hope that. See, now we're gonna run into a scenario where one of the Omega support is enough, right? And that's gonna suck. But, like, I mean, what do I do about it? You know, it's out of my hands. Let me do this, and then... If I could just get those AGL key spheres. I guess I'll do this, and how does that... Yeah, see, if I could have gotten those AGL key spheres... I guess I'll grab these 7. We should still see a lot of damage from us. There's no way. Really? It had to be the super immediately? 80 attacks there, and it has to be the super first. I mean, it's not the most damage, but it's the point of it. Like, come on, man. Really? At least he's... Yeah, 46.1. I mean, if he's doing a triple super here, I mean, that's gonna be a decent bit of damage. And that's without having the 60% SA phase attack support from the LR, which obviously would be very huge for him. So I guess we'll see how this goes. I don't know. I really like. Should I go into Zamasu next turn? Maybe. I don't think I should, but maybe. Because the thing is, then we'd lose out on the Goku Black specific support, right? And I feel like that might be pretty huge. We actually got a triple super from Buhan. Okay. Well, that's very good. That's very good. Now, I don't... At least this is friend one. But, I mean, we're not out of the woods by any means. Especially next turn. I need to hope that Honorable Rose can take one turn of being at the mercy of Gohan. I don't know that he can, because it's like it's either him. No, I feel like it's just him, right? Because super easy at Rose. I mean, sure, it was the first hit he received. And to be fair, I mean, he does get an extra 25% damage reduction per hit. You know, to be fair. Yo! What? Oh, wait, it's because we didn't have the... Yeah, it killed us. Having both the Omegas on that turn, because we didn't have the support. The defensive support, or the damage reduction support. We didn't have either. So it killed us.
Let's do this.
Of course, man. Why not? Why not? Yeah, just fucking why not? Yeah, give me both of them again. God damn it! I swear, the game is trolling. Come on, game, please, please stop it. Don't do this. See, now I think I flipped the friend one off. Because once again, right, definitely he'll be against turn 6 if we get to that point. So we'll do this. Although now turn 3, this is a mess. That could have been so good too. I I think mine should be fine. Because once he comes back, even though we won't have the extra support, it's only going to be turn 3, so Gohan, his build-up wouldn't have started yet, right? So as long as his build-up hasn't started, even without the extra support, I think mine should be fine. I mean, I guess we'll see, but I think he should be fine. We took 63k there, but I mean, that is with one of them, but I'm very, very confident he'll be fine. It's just an issue of somehow figuring out a way to kill Gohan. This man is just way, way too tanky. It's crazy, though, I will say. 30.9, like... Imagine showing, like, turns like this to someone from even fucking last year. Like, this is a transforming character. This is a transforming character just starting out doing more damage than, like, AGL Broly could at his peak transformed. It's like, what the hell? I don't know. They've been power creeping that stuff a lot. I mean, I've enjoyed the power creep, but it's definitely, you know, you do gotta wonder. It's like, at some point, it's going to definitely, like, become very, very unhealthy. I mean, if we're not already broaching into that territory, honestly. I mean, I don't know that we are personally, but it definitely, it's gonna get there at some point if they keep up, like, the rate that they have. It's increased the speed in which they've been doing it. Is all I, you know. So I don't know. We'll have to see. They'll definitely. So let me do this. Let me get all the tech key spheres on Sin. And Goten and Trunks are dead here. Easily. Because Rose should actually have his full build-up before he even attacks, right? I think so. I think that's 5 attacks. So then, obviously, we should actually even be able to get a little bit of damage with Sin. Yeah, he has his full build-up. We should get a little bit of damage with Sin against Gohan, I think. Because I mean, it depends if we get the additional super as well, to be fair. But, I think Carnival Rose should... Yep, see, we didn't get the... Yeah. Come on, man. How are you not getting the additional, buddy? If he got the additional, I think we could have, but now we're definitely... No. That's very unfortunate. Well... I mean, we did succeed the Great Chance. I feel like they're just going to be barely alive. Yeah. See, if we had just gotten the triple super on Super Easy at Rose, but no, that would have been too hard, huh? God damn it. At least everyone here is immortal, essentially. And then we just got to figure out what to do next turn. I do wonder if maybe it'd be a better idea to keep... I don't know. We'll see what the orbs look like next turn. I'm gonna say, I do wonder if it'd be a better idea to keep AGL Cell on the rotation of as opposed to doing Buhan, especially because if you think about it, if we get low enough, I mean, he does have the Rage mode, right? 50% or less when facing one enemy once only. Like, it definitely might be able to help us. And then he should have. I don't know. I guess we'll see. What do our orbs look like? I think something like this would work out pretty well. See, and then we can get all those on Buhan. And... oh, that works too. And we should be able to see a lot of damage here. Yeah, see, we even have the stack this turn, obviously. So mine actually is probably even gonna... well, I don't know. What is he? Yeah, 92,000. was gonna say he might even double digit, but you know we don't. Obviously, we didn't have the other Omega support up, so it's kind of hard. I don't know. AGL cell, please give me a good turn, buddy. Come on, 44.1. Okay. I need a triple super. None of this fucking one super bullshit, buddy. No, fuck off. Cell. You rat bastard, dude. Where the fuck are my stacks? Oh my god. Now I'm doubting. Now I'm doubting. I suppose 50.3. At least this means Buhan's gonna come back with, you know, on the rotation that turn 6, if we get to that point, that Rose is gonna be here. See, I definitely pop the domain. Now the question is what to do from here. How much defense? I feel like I have to use Rose's active. See, that's a considerable increase to the damage. And now we're up to 657. Now, I think we do this. I think this is probably the play. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm worried. I'm worried about how the next couple turns are going to play out, but I think this might be the best thing to do. I mean, he's going to live, but it's like next turn, you know? What's going to happen next turn? And I don't... 356. I don't feel so good about next turn. Maybe it would have been wiser to... Although we took a shit ton of damage. Maybe it would have been wiser to use the Zamasu active and just try to go and kill him this turn, but I don't, it's not... We're definitely not, I don't think. Maybe we could have had a chance to, honestly, I don't know. The super easy Rose, as long as he actually wants to give me fucking supers. 49.4. I mean, he got a decent buff from the attack so far, but not as much as I would have thought. He probably would have. See, he's going to be very low. He's going to be very, very low. And we're just barely above 50%, so I can't even use Cell. God damn it. Well, I don't... Fuck. This is, like, I'm just dead. Damn, if we lost enough HP, and I suppose if we used the Zamasu active, I actually would have. Damn it. That's so unfortunate. Okay, I mean, I guess, you know, we gotta play the turn out at least. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm dead, but I mean, maybe I'll be fine. I'm coping right now. I'm definitely dead. What do we take, though? That's, I don't know. What does this do to us? I feel like I'm definitely dead, right? I mean, this is mine 55%. There's no way. Yeah, 1.4. Yeah. I definitely, I blundered. I 100% blundered there. This one's actually very, very tough. I'm really struggling against this. Is there another... Not even necessarily AoE, like, what if I bring him? He does a shit ton of damage. He does have his boost, though. And Cell won't even give me the fucking additionals, so... Something like this, maybe? Or would... What about Frieza? I mean... He'd have 70% damage reduction with type advantage. Although I don't... I mean, he does crit. I don't... Like, It's tough. This one's definitely very, very tough. Maybe some, like, shenanigans with, like, int boo? Like, I don't know, maybe. That could work. I guess this guy, does he need GT bosses necessarily? Yes, he actually does. Because I could get unlucky with, you know, Omega. Damn, I don't know. I might try Frieza. It can't go worse than what it is my sort of logic. I guess we'll see though. Maybe I'm wrong.
All right, let's do this.
We're up to 910,000 at least. And of course both my fucking Omegas are over here, huh? This rotation just looks abysmal. Like, am I just dead immediately? Like, who do I even... Like, it has to be Sin slot 1. Like, there's no way. I got just absolutely fucking destroyed off RNG. The opening rotation said, nah, this ain't it, Chief. And just... It's sending me packing here. Like, I think I'm just dead. Maybe we can live. Maybe. It is just turn 1, so... What does this do to us? 206? Okay. No, I mean, I guess we're alive. For now. I don't particularly trust how this is going to continue. But, we're alive at the moment. You know, there's that. Although now, I mean, my damage is just, like, so fucked. At least I got 10 orbs for Buhan, but, you know, I don't have the domain or the phase 1 support up. So we're just not doing nearly as much as we should. And my links are, like, all screwed now. It's like, come on, man. At least he's hitting a 36.8. Yeah, I got completely destroyed. I completely destroyed off my opening rotation RNG here. Maybe this will work though. In general. I mean, I don't know about specifically this run, but maybe this sort of lineup, if I get better luck with it, could be the way to win. Because it's like, at this point, we're just like so set back. You know, I have to kill this guy. Start getting ready to kill this guy by fucking turn 5. Like, we barely even make it to turn 6. You know, so it's like... This is just like such an awful situation to be in right now. Let me try doing this. And we just gotta hope we kill by the end of turn 5, I guess. I don't know. We're just in such a bad situation at this point. I just got supremely unlucky. And see now, because I have both the Omegas here, I can't even put Frieza in slot 1 to build him up. I gotta do this. Oh boy. The game was not too nice to me here. I mean, to be fair, I think Goten and Trunks are definitely dead this turn. 100%. Like, I'm not... That's not something I'm really concerned about. But, especially getting the counter, I think will help quite a bit. But I don't know. I think, yeah. Because I don't even like the tag lose. It's going to be hard on that setup. I gotta say, like, Vegeta and Trunks just, like, released at, like, the worst time, huh? I don't know. I haven't even done my tier list yet, but, they just released at literally, like, the worst fucking time possible, huh? Half the fights have locking, and then the other fights are doing 10 million bajillion damage. Like, it's so bullshit. Dokkan definitely set them up for failure. 100%. I actually really like their easy A, but it's just, they need to build up. They don't really, I guess I need to try them in here, but I don't see it. I think they get destroyed, probably. Ah, man. That's so unfortunate. At least Goten and Trunks are dead here. This attack should kill, I imagine. I believe. No, it did not. Are you kidding me? And then he doesn't get an additional. Well, I mean, this actually might be good for us. Maybe. Although Sin doesn't have his extra... We might be able to do a lot of damage to them here, but it's also like a... See, this isn't... Can I... Okay, no, I still get 7 with him. At least... Because I'm pretty sure Gohan's buff only... Like, it checks at the start of the turn. So at least for all the attacks after this one... they aren't gonna... be able to do anything. Super first, huh? God damn! I guess we jump back in. Of course, now it's a 69% one, huh?
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, bro. Are you... Literally... the exact same rotations. Are you fucking kidding me? Nah. Alrighty, we are back here yet again. And we're gonna try this. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna work. But I at least have faith that this might work. Just going for like the full sort of GT setup. Because this way we do obviously have access to a lot of counters. You know, Int Gogeta, AGL Vegeta, STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Them once they, you know, transform, as well as Gogeta's, I believe, is a Ki Blast. So it should, I imagine, Gohan's should probably count as a Ki Blast. I mean, I don't know. The way they like to classify the super sometimes, I think, is very stupid. But that one definitely should be a Ki Blast. So I guess we'll see. But that being said, let's jump in. We'll see how this goes, because, I mean, if we have Gogeta here, we should do a lot of damage. So I think this might be the way to go to get the win. We'll see. Okay, well, I think just very obviously, we simply put Gogeta in slot 1 and play out the turn like this, and hopefully we can manage to kill Goten and Trunks just this first turn. Because if we do, obviously that makes things very, very easy for us. I don't know that we can necessarily, but if we get like a really good turn from both the Super Saiyan 4s, the Super Easy A's with their crits, could be really good. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know that I hate him necessarily. There seems a lot of people hate a Super Easy A. I definitely think Super Easy A Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta sort of, he feels somewhat like he lacks an identity. He's sort of, at least to me, just, like, I prefer his support being defense, right? but he just sort of feels like a worse version of Goku to me. Maybe I don't I don't know. A lot of people just really dog on him, and I think he should have done a lot more damage. I'm I'm fine with how defensive he is if he did a lot more damage. But I don't know. Long story short, even though I do have my issues with him, because Gohan only is supering in slot 1, as long as Goten and Trunks are taken care of very fast, Vegeta actually could kind of look good here, honestly. Right? Because if he's just in slot, 2, slot 3, providing damage, he could contribute a decent bit. I mean, he's hitting these guaranteed 30 mil, 31 mil, whatever. And if we could, it just says I'm talking him up, huh? I swear, characters love to do that. Just as you start talking them up, they always gotta fucking fail the additionals. At least he got his counter. So that'll do a decent bit. And they're just about half now.
Sorry for the wait, Kakarot. Ready when you are, Vegeta.
Now, the issue for us here is... Shit. Well, I mean, obviously, they're going to go slot 1. And we'll go for the full 7 orbs for their stats. I think I got to do this. This will give us Saiyan Roar. I am a little, I don't like the idea of keeping Goku on rotation like this. But as long as Goten and Trunks are killed, I mean, he should be fine even against the normals. It just... Hopefully we can manage to get Super Saiyan 4 Goku out. I suppose this is probably a little bit of an issue, though, with the Super Class setup here, or at least GT Heroes. I mean, we're going to need to get really, really lucky with the Super Placement. God damn. That hurt. Okay, so Goku has to dodge both of the AoEs, otherwise we're just dead. Honestly, I don't know about Gogeta. I mean, he does have the 80% damage reduction turn 1, so he might have a chance to be fine, but I guess we'll see here in just a moment. Yeah, the sort of villain squad can definitely deal with Goten and Trunks a lot quicker than this. Damn. The only thing I could think of is I'm gonna have to use my active next turn as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta against him. That's all I can think of here. Because if I don't do that, I think I'm just dead. I might even be dead this turn. Yep, see. Honestly, he didn't take that much. 379? I mean, mine's only 55%. Okay. I guess I'll take that. I don't know what Int Gogeta would have taken, but he probably would have done better than that, so...
Alright, let's do this.
I guess we'll see. Maybe... See, now this is bad. Because we've essentially gotten... Besides Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the rotation we had. Except now... The Super Saiyan 4s... Because before, they would have come back on turn 4, which is when we confuse. Now we can't. That's, the only saving grace we're gonna have next turn is if I put Int Gogeta in slot 1 and he counters. That's, I'm pretty sure, like, the only way we have a chance to live at this point. We'll play it out, though. Because I don't know, I definitely want to see how much damage everyone's doing. And, I mean, we do have Gogeta as well as, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta lined up for next turn, at least. So maybe we can get something working here. Maybe. It's just, they don't do enough damage. As crazy as it is. I mean, of course, when they easy 8 even, it was not like they did a lot of damage in base, but especially now, it's like, it's just so crazy, just the amount that they keep power creeping the damage. I've been having a lot of fun with it, but I think they're definitely, even as someone who really likes a challenge, something like this fight is really fun for me. I do think it's honestly pretty valid to start, like, hey, maybe maybe they need to slow it down a little bit. You know, I don't know. Dokkan's kind of random with how they handle power creep. The 9th anniversary was definitely a jump up from the 8th anniversary year. Honestly, I found pretty much all the content in the 8th anniversary year to be, which was 2023, to be very like boring, mid, whatever. Like even, you know, a lot of people got in a huff about Fusion Zamasu. I mean, I no item cleared that like first try, and then I proceeded to do it like another 3 or so times like in a row, damn near. And you know, sometimes I'd get caught in that fight, but I don't honestly. I feel like people overreacted over his AOE's. I mean, that's my opinion. Um, and like Omega was, I mean, sometimes he could catch it, but like it's, I don't know. I found the 8th anniversary content to be that like whole year was pretty boring, honestly. And then we went into the 9th anniversary. Obviously, it jumped quite a bit. And then we had the Go Frieza fight, which was a jump up even more. And then they went with like the worldwide celebration. All of that was like very, very like boring, easy. It just like was kind of long, except at the very end where we had, you know, Gogeta and Janemba. Those were pretty tough, pretty fun, but you know, also like pretty short fights. And then we got to the 10th anniversary. I felt like it was like sort of a natural progression, but it wasn't like it wasn't too difficult. I don't know. I suppose maybe the best way to phrase it is Dokkan has a lot of times where they'll either just like completely stagnate on the power creep, or they'll like fucking exponentially grow it. You know, they are very random with like how they like to handle it, and I think that's maybe more so what's causing some people to have like issue with it. I don't know. I definitely think if they keep doing it the way they're doing it, like if they just like steadily increase it over time, I think that's probably the best way to go about it. Like, I find this content pretty fun, but I can certainly see a world, you know, if we're talking 11th anniversary, where shit gets really crazy. If they don't decide to switch up the way they handle content at some point soon. So I guess we'll have to see. That's something that's going to be very interesting going throughout the rest of this year, as well into 2026. I definitely need to see what Dokkan's doing. I'm having fun with the content still. I really like a challenge, but this is really fun for me. But and to me, honestly, as long as there's content designed for like every sort of player, like I don't think every piece of, as long as there's several pieces of content releasing at once, not everything needs to be hard, not everything needs to be easy. You know, that's my take on it, I guess. Okay, we'll live here, but we'll take a shit ton of damage, which actually saves us next turn, probably. Well, I don't know the cooldown of this guy, but we will be able to go into Super Saiyan 4 Goku now because we took so much damage. So that we might actually be fine here. It's going to be kind of iffy, though, honestly. Goten and Trunks are still alive, is the big issue I'm facing right now. They're not dying anytime soon. Fuck. Because don't they get attack and defense? Yeah. See, no, they're at 200% build up right now. I gotta do something like this. Let me grab this for the healing initially. Wait, actually, yep. Let me even do this, right? I'll grab this, and then I'll grab this to get a little bit of extra healing. See, and then we're just under the threshold, and then we grab this, and then we'll get the massive amount of heal from Goku, and then we can sort of reorder the turn. I don't know how this is gonna go though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. I don't, because we're not gonna kill Goten and Trunks with this, and we kind of. They're definitely. They have a lot more HP than I'd want them to. The only way we can live this, and I question it, is Int Gogeta. God, that was at 11 million. That, oh god. I don't know that we can live this, honestly. Like, we have to get really, really lucky with like the AoE placements. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe if we had gotten some better luck with our additional supers in the sort of previous turns, but they're gonna be low, but not nearly low enough. That's, I think, what's about to happen. Maybe if also, I'd managed to get a dupe of this guy, or in general, if I had my own Gogeta, certainly that would help quite a bit. But I don't. So it's, whoa, hold on. Did they just double super? What the fuck? They already supered this turn. Hold on, wait a minute. What is that shit? Alright, we'll see how this goes. I think we might be dead, though, honestly. Like, I feel like the scenario we need for it to work out is HL Gogeta needs to be turn 1 with the Super Saiyan 4s in turn 2. Well, I mean, the AoEs are gone. That's intriguing. I still think the best play is to keep him in slot 1 and try to go for the counter just to be safe. I don't know if the super gets blocked by it is the issue. So I think I still need to proceed with that plan in place. So we're going to try it. I mean, if it gets me killed, it gets me killed. I thought I was going to die anyway, so let's see how this goes. Okay, well, he's fighting against the normal. Double digits across the board. They still have the super, and he gets the counter. That's huge. So yeah, doing it this way saved us. So it does get rid of Gohan's super, though. Because Gohan only did normals. He always supers in slot 1. That is very good to know. Now, I don't know if that was like a one-time thing or what the deal is. Because they did double super during that Giant 8. They double supered. They don't normally double super. I don't like that. I need... If they're going to super again, it has to be at the end. What? One fucking normal? 750,000 from one normal? Bro!
Alright, let's do this.
That's some bullshit. And this is some bullshit too. Come on, man. Okay, maybe there's a way I can make this work in my favor. Maybe. I have a plan, and it's a really bad one. It's a really bad one, but I'm gonna try it anyway. The idea here, I get enough orbs where Vegeta should live turn 1 Gohan, right? And we take a shit ton of damage, but we live. So the next turn I can use Giant 8. And we'll see how this goes. I don't know that it's gonna work. What does he take? 500,000. Okay, as long... Ooh, god damn. That was just a normal from Goten+Trunks turn 1. What the fuck? We have 3% HP. That's crazy. Even after all of his supers, I think he'd probably just die, honestly. I guess we'll see. I don't know what their super really hits for, to be honest. Okay, well, their super... Okay, well, as long as it's against Super Easy Super Saiyan 4, or against the Super Saiyan 4s, honestly, I think we'll be fine. I think. Only double super not preferable there. Obviously, the LR is going to be fine, though. So yeah, no, we should be fine. This might work out for us. I definitely need to hope and pray that we can somehow manage to kill Goten and Trunks next turn with both the Gogetas. Like, that's the whole idea here. They have to die next turn or I lose. We'll see how it goes, you know? I don't really... At least it'll be turn 2, right? So they won't have a shit ton of their build-up. But they are still gonna start having, like, the AoE and such, so... Well, no, it got rid of the AoE, right? And it got rid of Gohan's super, so... Honestly, maybe if I could get, like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku to attack before AGL Gogeta, maybe even something like that would work. So they'd get both Gogeta. I mean, that'd mess with Gogeta, Int Gogeta's links, but that way they'd both get the support, maybe? I don't know. Here, let me... Just to, as I did before, get a little bit of healing in here. We went up 5%. Not a lot, but hopefully it'll be enough. And then here we just have to murk Goten and Trunks. I mean, I don't think I really can, but that's sort of what I need to do. And then obviously I'll save those, I guess. I mean, we'll see how the turn plays out, but either way, having all those orbs for Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the extra healing. Because Goku will give us 44%, so we'll be at 52%. Which isn't bad, but it's not... We need a lot more, right? And also, I don't know. Goten and Trunks would definitely kill him if he gets super. I don't know that we really can kill Goten and Trunks this turn, to be honest. I think we might just be dead, but I'm still trying, you know. We'll try making it work, and I mean, if we die, we at least I try, because that opening rotation, it felt pretty abysmal. This was the only thing I could really think of. Okay, now what do we got to deal with here? Yeah, see, I definitely got to do this. Jeez. And then I need all those. This is not the best. We'll see how it goes, though. Maybe we could still kill here. I really need Goten and Trunks. If they're gonna super anyway... Okay, this is fine. He should be perfectly fine. More or less, I guess. Not perfectly fine, but we're alive. I mean, we took a decent bit of damage there, but we're chilling, okay? That's what matters. That's a good amount of damage. Yeah, I mean, if Gogeta wants to give me a triple super here... I mean, he doesn't have his crits, is the issue. I don't know. I need a quad super from this guy. Do we get it? Yes, we do. Okay. And then maybe if I get the triple super on mine. I feel like I'm kind of dead, honestly, still. Because that one normal, I mean, it was turn 3, I guess. That one normal did so much damage to us, though. I guess we'll see how much I take this time around. They're definitely starting to get very, very low. I feel like we're going to be in another situation like we were last time, though, where I just kill them faster. Ah, no way. Damn it. If I had more HP. This definitely, I feel it. This could work, because as long as we can just fucking kill them, and this actually, I'm fine with this. As long as we can just take out Goten and Trunks, they're the issue. As long as we get them down, I think we should be able to handle Gohan for the rest of it. I don't know that for certain, but it's what I'm sort of banking on here. So let's see how this goes. And honestly, them being in slot 7, I am fine with that. So we'll get a little bit of Gogeta's build up here. I mean, 2 hits. And hopefully we can manage. He should be fine. Turn 1 especially, right? I think so. I could be wrong. 382. I guess he doesn't have any build up, but that definitely... That's, I mean, define fine, I guess. That's not what I'd call fine, huh? I don't know. Damn. I really... He took so much damage already. And the next turn there's the AoEs. How do I deal with the AoEs? I don't know. You gotta give me a triple super, dude. That's gotta be a thing that's happening here, please. Come on. Triple. God damn. No, okay. Well, at least we got 2 of his hits. So hopefully next turn we can get the last 2. And you have got to fucking dodge. Alright? Yes. You got to dodge for your life, buddy. I'm glad you got the additional super, but we need to dodge. Okay? No. Oh, no, you got to dodge a super, though. You got to... Okay, I was going to say. He did take normal, I'll give him that, but that super, there's no way in hell. And this is just... This is... Oh, God. Shit. Okay, wait, actually, Vegeta gets more healing from the AGLP spears than Gogeta would. And then I just do this. And hopefully Vegeta at the end there is fine from the AoEs. I really don't know how much damage this guy's doing, honestly, so... We didn't... Does this not count as one of the... Is this not one of the ones he can counter? I'm just realizing this. Huh. No, because he has the stupid fucking punch combo, that's why I got... Yeah, I really hate how Dokkan, like, classifies these super types. It's really... It should just be whatever the fuck... Is it a Ki Blast or a melee? Stop with the other, like, stop with the weapon. Okay, you gotta... I suppose there's, like, you know, the Gammas. They're using weapons to their blasters, but just count it as a fucking Ki and count, like, swords as melee. You know, I feel like that's pretty obvious, pretty simple, but hey, apparently I'm wrong. Because Dokkan would never do something really stupid like that, right? God damn it. We just barely died too. Well, they would have AoE'd him again. Fuck. I don't know, maybe this isn't gonna work. I thought Now look at this fucking rotation, man. What are we doing here? I thought this might honestly work, but maybe just not having my own Gogeta. Maybe it's not going to be enough. Damn, I'm actually going to lose to this again, aren't I? I feel like I am. This worked out for us before, so I guess we'll try it again. But if Goten and Trunks super, I mean, I'm just dead. 100%, so I guess we'll see how it goes. It worked before, though, so there is that. We took, what, like 500k last time? I think it was something like 500k. 488, okay. Yeah, even their normals. Even their fucking normals are doing damn near... Whew. I got one attempt left today. Fuck. Who else could I bring that's like one of the limited time buff Super Saiyan 4s? It's like Goten and Trunks need to die very, very fast. I guess I can try this. Getting him on the team. No, we're not. No, we're not. Give me the Gogeta. We're not doing that shit.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. Well, this feels pretty bad. We'll see though. We'll see. Okay, what is the attack order? God, and there's, of course, I can't even put like Super Saiyan 4 Goku there. There's just way too many attacks. And they can barely get any orbs. I mean, at least they get their ki, but now they're losing stats. And I guess I'll do that. Get him his 24 ki. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not killing Goten and Trunks fast enough. It's just... So I'm going to try this. And... I mean, he should do more damage than Vegeta, but... I don't know. Yeah, at least he has the medium chance to counter this. You know, so if I succeed one of those against Goten and Trunks, he should pump out a decent bit of damage against them in retaliation, right? But I don't think this is going to work. I'm actually very, very much struggling. I mean, this is like Rose and Zamasu damn near took me like 11 hours to beat no items. I mean, I don't actually, because I'm recording this obviously in days, right? This is what the third or fourth part I have of this. This has got to be like 2 hours or something. Already? Like, damn, do I need to break this into episodes like I did with... I might need to. I didn't think I would. You know, I'm just starting to think about that. Maybe I'll like put this one out. I'll like check the time just to be sure. But I think I'm really close, if not already at like 2 hours. And that alone is going to be hell to upload on my internet. I might just do this in bits, trying to get the win here. Okay, he actually did a lot of damage to them. Okay, Goku. That guaranteed crit at 50 mil. Well, no, let's not. He did double-digit tank. Okay. Hold on, let him cook. He might be actually the piece that I needed. We'll see. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but maybe. I do really need AGL Goku to dodge everything, obviously. I don't even know what Int Gogeta is going to take, also, from the AoEs. I mean, I didn't get to see that yet. He does have the 80% damage reduction turn 1, but I mean, whether it's going to be enough, I don't know. I think it probably should. I have to imagine it should at least. I mean, I guess we'll see. But he does have 300 some odd thousand defense start a turn, so it shouldn't be that low. I don't know. Because now we have an issue of. Okay, he's perfectly fine. Now we have an issue of the Super Saiyan 4's next turn. Under 2k. I don't know about perfectly fine. Well, hey, buddy. Oh, so he actually double-digit tanks it. Okay, well, if AGL Goku wants to actually fucking dodge, you know, we'll be chilling. Hey, man. Thank you. Oh, and this is actually kind of good, because now Gogeta's going to have his full build-up for next time he comes around. He's been hit 4 times. Well, he will be hit 4 times after Gohan hits him. And, I mean, we are pretty low. But they are too. This could work. Because it is, you know, STR, Super Saiyan 4 Goku's first turn. I don't have any build-up. Gohan Super will probably kill me, honestly. Unless I get a shit ton of healing from physical keystrokes. I gotta go this route. I need as much healing as possible. Yeah, we're nearly full health. I guess we'll see how this goes. I mean, I might have a chance. We actually counter even. Okay. Well, especially if we're getting a counter in. That does things for us. How much? I'm not quite... 'cause now this... We're just dead, right? Yep. Yep. Of course I countered the one guy that I didn't need to counter. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm going to... In fact, I could probably do that very easily here. Let me check. I'm actually really curious. That's one. Because I do have this already transferred over onto my computer. Well, most of these at least. I think that's another one. And then there should be... Do I only have the 2? So this might be an hour and a half. That's still decently long, honestly. I thought I had like one more. Maybe I haven't transferred it onto my computer yet. Okay, well, I guess either way, this is actually looking pretty tough. Looks like I have some struggle content here. I don't know. I'm actually really struggling to beat stage 5. I guess if I had my own Gogeta, that'd make things very easy, but I don't. So I guess I'm gonna cut away here, or I suppose rather I'll end things here, and we will come back for part 2 of trying to beat this. Because if I go another day, I mean, it's gonna start getting pretty long. So, well, I guess I'll end things here, and I'll try to continue to beat it. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.